All right, I'm ready for you. Come on into my office. Right this way. Yep, just have a seat right there. Okay, my name is Stephanie. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Daydream Cafe. You're applying for a role as a server, correct? Awesome. I have your application, so we can go through that together, make sure it all makes sense, all that good stuff. I assume you have a general idea of what Daydream is and how things work here. Okay, well, part of my job today is to thoroughly explain the restaurant and your potential role, and also answer any questions you might have. You seem a little nervous. Please don't be. This is easy, I promise you. Oh, for sure. I know I don't know you yet, but I already like you. Yeah, well, you know how sphinxes are. We keep secrets, but we also get a pretty good read on people. And also non-people. Anyway, so, Daydream Cafe. We were founded in 1942 as a way for fantasy creatures to live and work among regular people, with no one being the wiser. We now have restaurants in 37 states and Canada. I know, right? We're pretty proud of that. Each restaurant is entirely staffed by fairies, elves, unicorns, retired imaginary friends, centaurs, slimes, you name it. All the way up the corporate ladder, every employee of the company is a non-human. Yep, absolutely. We have a 4.7 out of 5 on Glassdoor.com, and we're very proud of that. Our turnover is very, very low. Our employees genuinely enjoy working here. The pay and benefits are far above average, and we also have a lot of great employee perks that I hope you'll take advantage of. For example, everyone gets 1 free meal per shift, and all the non-alcoholic beverages they want to drink. We're big believers in staying hydrated. So, as you probably know, the vast majority of those who eat at the Daydream Cafe are regular humans. We provide a broad but exceptional menu that includes award-winning wings, never-frozen beef burgers, and rolls that are baked fresh here every day. We also have a full bar at almost every location. Oh, sure, go ahead. It's almost never an issue. The thing about humans is, they see what they want to see. When they come to a fantasy-themed restaurant and they see people with pointy ears or long tails working there, they assume it's cosplay. They think the prosthetics are really cool and they appreciate the vibe we create. They don't come expecting to see real fantasy creatures, of course. We don't exist, right? No, but seriously, sometimes a kid will pick up on it, but that's really never an issue. Think about it. What parent actually listens to their kids? Especially when the kid is saying, "Hey mom, that unicorn is real." Exactly. Kids believe whatever they want, and they can enjoy the magic and wonder in all of it, sort of like they do at Disney World. And if they know it's real, well, nobody will believe them. Okay, so what else from the corporate side do you need to know? All the restaurants are non-smoking, and that includes dragon breath and any variety of flaming hair, so keep that in mind. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to midnight, but we do close early on major holidays. We have an employee credit union, which I cannot recommend enough. I think it's time we start talking about you. Let's see, is all the name and address information here accurate? Great. Do you have some form of photo ID? Not the end of the world if you don't. I know it's tough for some of us to get those, but you never know. Great, thank you. I will say we don't get many of your species applying. That's good. That's great to know. I know most people would make assumptions, but I'm glad you're doing your own thing and forging a new path. That's really admirable. Email and phone are correct here? Got it. So let's talk about why you want to work here. And if the answer is simply money, that's totally fine. We have a lot of employees who work here basically because it's their main option to earn a living. And we try to make it worthwhile for them. It shouldn't be torture, you know? Having a job to live shouldn't mean having to suffer. Plus, the restaurant does better when everyone here is happy. Okay, yeah. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, I get you. I think that's awesome. Thank you for your honesty. Do you have any experience in restaurants? No worries, we train. What about other customer-facing things? Retail, customer service, jobs like that? Okay, good. Your education level is... Gotcha, that's great. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Good to know. No, well, it depends on what the crime was, and some things are pretty disqualifying. But in general, we try to keep an open mind and not rule anyone out over a past mistake. Especially if the mistake was necessary to live, you know? All right, references. Are these 3 accurate? Are they human, fantasy, or some combination? It helps us to know when we call them. We know what to ask and not ask, so to speak. Okay, great. And this one is... Yep, okay, got it. Right, are you looking for full-time or part-time? Gotcha. And what are your preferred days and shifts to work? You never know, some people have a recurring meeting on Tuesdays or a family dinner on Fridays, things like that. Oh no, we do our best to make sure schedules are prepared as far in advance as possible. We know how annoying it is to get a call at the last minute to come in. If that ever happens, because it could happen if everyone gets sick or something, we pay time and a half for the shift. You know, as a thank you for your trouble. Yeah, well, we value our team more than just about anything. It really is good for business to put the employee first. Last question. How soon would you be able to start? Got it. I think that's it for the paperwork. At least for now. You'll have things to fill out for your payroll and benefits plan, but we'll do that as part of the onboarding on your first day. Yep, you've got the job. Of course. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to having you on the team. Why don't we take a quick walk around and you can get to know the restaurant a bit? We're between lunch and dinner now, so it shouldn't be too crowded. Great. This way, please. Okay, this leads to the kitchen. Let's go that way. This is Marlowe. He runs the show back here. All those extra arms really come in handy when he's juggling several different things. He's in the middle of something right now. We'll say hi to him later. And this is Bitsy. She's another of the cooks. Since she's part wolf, she can smell if any dish isn't cooked properly. And believe me, does that come in handy. Oh, Bitsy, you know we couldn't live without you. Okay then, this way. The rest of the kitchen staff are Peter, Romero, Stan, and Orla. Wave hi, everyone. Those of you with arms, anyway. Yep, this is a great team back here. Everyone works together. I couldn't be prouder of them. Now back to the front of house. Right now, I think we just have 1 host and 2 servers on, but more will be arriving in about an hour for the dinner shift. Penelope, Cole, look. I've hired the new server. Come say hi. You'll probably be training with Penelope. She's a really solid trainer. You'll be an expert at this in no time. Seriously, you'll do great. I can see you're a little bit overwhelmed, and I haven't even taken you over to the bar to meet Andre yet. Andre's a bit of a whiz with potions. Stands to reason he'd be good with mixed drinks too, right? How about we walk around a bit, check out the tables and the layout. Hang on, I'm going to say hi to this family. Hi there. Thank you so much for coming in today. Is everything tasty? I'm so glad. Can I get you anything else while I'm here? I'm Stephanie, I'm the manager. Okay, well if you need something, Penelope or I will look after you, no worries. You are just the cutest little one. What's your name if you don't mind me asking? How old are you, Riley? That's great, I bet you're pretty smart. But do you think you could solve a riddle? Okay then, solve this. Tell me something that has to be broken before you can use it. Think hard. Yes, an egg is correct. You really are smart. Of course, what's a riddle without a prize? Here you go. You are very welcome. I hope you have a great rest of your day and come back and see us soon. Okay, come this way, please. It's easy enough to make this a fun experience for families. It's what we do best. Think you can handle it? I think so too. So how about we go figure out when your first day will be, and we can find you a uniform, and then we'll go from there. Sound good? Awesome. Welcome aboard. The Daydream Cafe is happy to have you.